What's up YouTube, Danny Vine here, and I'm back once again with another LEGO review. We're going straight back into Marvel this time round, set number 76128, the LEGO Spider-Man Far From Home Molten Man Battle. This is one of 3 sets from the Far From Home series, as it retails for a price of £25, and the set itself comes with 3 minifigures. So without further ado, let's see what this set looks like outside of the box. Starting off with the first minifigure, we have the Spider-Man of this set. Should obviously notice this is not the traditional blue and red suit. This is being called the stealth suit by people who have often seen this, which is perfectly fine to be called it that. It's quite a unique design for Spider-Man. I like the dark grey look to it. Still not great. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a special operative suit, which is what I think the idea of the suit actually is. Of course, this suit is featured prominently in the trailers for the film, so hopefully they'll give us more clue of what this is when the film is released. The second figure in the line is a fireman. No real special character. This isn't like a featured character in the film, they just added it to go along with the set. You'll notice he comes with like the traditional pirate flintlock pistol with this little attachment to it to give it the look of an actual fire extinguisher, which I quite like the look of. There's nice print and design on him, so he could go very well with anybody's fire department set if they have so. And the last figure of the set, who appears in all of the sets of this line, is Mysterio. The design of him is unchanged among the 3 of them, to my knowledge. The print design on the shirt is very nice, very traditional to what you'd imagine the character of Mysterio to be like, if you've ever seen him in comics or TV form. The head, you can see there, it's like this crystal dome, kind of like egg, kind of fishbowl like head design, which goes on top, and underneath that is a traditional just clear metallic head. There's no face print, no extra head or anything like that, but it gives the impression of how Mysterio actually does look. And he also comes with a pair of like the power shooters, so not all bad. Definitely quite a nice figure, Mysterio. I rather like him. And the last in the set, and the main build itself, it's Molten Man. This is quite a nice designed, huge, monster build, really. A lot of people have actually gone on record to look at this figure and gone, oh god, it looks horrendous, like this is a terrible build for like a big monster fig. I don't think it's really that bad, to be quite honest. I think it's very imaginative. The one thing you have to get into your mind when you see sets like this, especially when LEGO does licensed films, is more often than not the fact that they're taking concept designs way ahead of time, so they have to make up a lot of their things on the fly. And honestly, I think what they've done here is actually quite clever. It's very imaginative. Like they've put like it looks like this creature has just come out of the city, your usual cityscape, and all this stuff is melted into him. You got the lamppost hanging off him here, traffic sign, the traffic lights with the road there, and even these little sticking out metal pylons sticking out of his body. That gives the idea, and even a car here, implying that he's literally just come up out of the ground and he's just literal molten, he's molten. I like the actual use of the luminescent red, orange, gives it a nice look. And that there is indeed a 6-stud shooter, which can be easily rotated to 5 studs, which is nice. They utilise the translucent orange chain, which I've only seen so far in another Spider-Man set, the Spider-Man Ghost Rider one, which is nice. It's nice to get more of them, and it really goes on well. The struts, obviously, they have like little fixture points, so you can actually, like you saw what I did with Mysterio a bit ago, like I stuck him on there, giving the idea that he's actually riding it. The posability on him's pretty good, and I actually had a little bit of fun trying to get the feet in place because they're a bit loose in places, but that's a small nitpick. Anything I can critique is the head. The head is naturally it's very thin. There's really nothing to it. It's just like a little faceplate stuck on there to this neck piece, which if you look at it from the front here, you won't notice. No harm, no foul. It's just I kind of wish there was more to it really, but that's really just a minor nitpick really. I think this figure, the set itself, for what it is, it's just like a little action set. It's not too bad. I quite like it. Very well designed build. While Batman has always maintained to be my #1 favourite superhero and probably the one I collect the most, I still go by the fact that of Marvel superheroes, Spider-Man is definitely my favourite, and this set itself, it's decent. I don't really have too much to complain about it here. What you get is what you see. What you see is what you get with this set, and like I said, it only goes for 25 quid, so it's not too bad in price. Figures that come with it, they're nice. It's nice to have another unique variation of Spider-Man, because I do like getting different variations on popular figures, and it's nice to get Mysterio finally as a figure, as I'm a collector of villains. Now I have no clue what his role is in Far From Home from what they're showing us in the trailer, but I'm not holding my breath to any possible surprises that are coming, but if you haven't read the comics, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Again, it's only an assumption at this moment because the film at the moment is not out and I have not seen it. Another thing I probably didn't mention is it does come. It's a Spider-Man set, it does come with the obligatory web accessories as well. So it's nice to get a nice selection of them, like the little web ties there and the web handcuffs for your figurines. So it's nice to get another Spider-Man to the collection. So that's really all I've got to say about this set. It's decent, no thorough complaints. Hopefully the next one I do will be even better than this. So till next time, I've been Danny Viner, and I'll catch you in my next review.